In one of the darker themes this season, Nolan and Bailey have realized that having children might not be in the cards for them. Their odds of adopting turn out to be almost non-existent after seeing a social worker. After asking them about their heroic experiences, such as their recent hostage crisis on a bus or their violent honeymoon, she concludes that no agency would ever allow them to adopt. Nolan and Bailey clearly lead highly exciting but risky lives, and it wouldn't be just to put a child in a household where one or both parents might not make it. My favorite part of episode 13 is when a strong woman takes out criminals. On her first day as a loan officer, Selena captures so many criminals that they scarcely fit in her business. She lets Raj, temporarily, live with her and Lucy while his place is being destroyed in addition to kicking butt on her own. Although Raj seems a little too corny for Selena, it's admirable that she can support him when he needs it. I'm not sure where the rookie writers are taking this relationship. The attempt of Lucy Chin, Melissa O'Neill, to get in touch with her friend Rachel Hall, Jasmine Matthews, further demonstrates the subject of friendship. The fact that Rachel was brought back this season with little to do has kind of irritated me, but in this episode her inebriated and unruly conduct finally reaches a stage where Lucy can get back in touch with her. Rachel admits that her father died a few months ago and that she is currently feeling the effects of her previous duty as his caregiver. The heart-to-heart between Lucy and Rachel is a poignant example of how, in spite of her Chin-4 drama, Lucy can still support her friends. While providing support to others in their lives, Selena and Lucy find themselves embroiled in a case in which a grenade is thrown into a car, killing the occupant. The victim's wife is then discovered in her house with severe injuries. She is still alive despite having been tortured for information. Until the case resurfaces with Miles later in the episode, it appears that the trail has been abandoned after the attacker flees. I'm happy that Miles has a larger role in this episode because I've been pushing for him to be a regular member of the Mid-Wilshire precinct since the start of the season. Miles encounters A.J. Knox, a former teammate and buddy of his who is currently playing football for the Chargers, when it is revealed that he has continued to live in his car. Miles receives an invitation from A.J. to a party at his house. Miles learns during the party that Sean, A.J.'s right-hand man, is actually robbing him and is involved in a grenade thrower heist scheme. The coincidence of these two plotlines' flawless convergence seems a bit too convenient. For example, how likely is it that these two crimes are related in the vast Los Angeles area? However, Miles defeats Sean and his goons and proves to be the hero I always knew he was. Miles impresses A.J., who offers to be his private bodyguard for $300,000. Miles initially thinks about it because he can picture the opulent lifestyle he could have led had he not been hurt. When he asks Tim Bradford, Eric Winter, for advice about accepting the job, Tim actually gives him a compliment saying, "You're a good cop, Texas." Tim offers wise counsel that Miles is aware is accurate. If he accompanied A.J., he would only be a paid friend and not be succeeding as much as he would if he were a police officer. It's great for the LAPD and for viewers like me who believe Miles contributes significantly to the show, that Miles declines the offer. This episode features a number of billboards and bus advertisements that initially appear to be harmless fun. With images of Nyla Harper, Mikia Cox, and Angela Lopez, Alyssa Diaz, they pose questions like, is John Nolan a dirty cop? And can you trust these cops? In order to help collect information regarding the billboards and to provide an update on the police reform group she founded in episode 7, Nyla hosts a meeting at her home. When Wesley Evers, Shawn Ashmore, finally figures out who paid for these advertisements, he discovers, shockingly, that it was serial killer Liam Glasser, Seth Gable. I was hoping that this extremely eerie villain was still alive. I think this reveal is fantastic. Glasser is undoubtedly a formidable foe for the Mid-Wilshire gang, though I'm not sure what precisely he has planned for his impending trial. There's a wonderful nod to the late Aaron Thorson, True Valentino, at the police reform meeting, but I'm unhappy that we still don't have any news about Monica Stevens, Bridget Reagan, making a comeback. Although I'm still hoping he'll come in a later episode, for now I'm just glad Miles has a standalone plot that demonstrates how much he's changed since he began as a rookie. He may still be temporarily living next to Smitty, Brent Huff, but at least he's come to the realization that becoming a successful police officer is his genuine goal. A number of characters make progress in improving their own futures in the most recent episode of The Rookie. While Selena Juarez, Liseth Chavez, and her new troubadour boyfriend Raj, Xander Hawley, advance in their developing romance, John Nolan, Nathan Fillion, and Bailey Noon, Jenna Dewan, make strides in their adoption journey. However, the main focus of this episode is Miles Penn, Derek Augustine, a recent rookie who is still having difficulty establishing Los Angeles as his permanent home.